So you're looking to buy a home out here in Hawaii and you've got a budget of $1.5 million. Congrats, that's a chunk of change. But what can you buy with $1.5 million? Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you 4 parts of the island to show you what you can buy for that budget and what the difference is. And we're gonna kind of summarize why that is. So let's jump into it. All right, guys, like I mentioned in this video, we are gonna show you 4 different parts of the island and what a budget of $1.5 million can actually buy you in regards to size, quality of home, and things of that nature. Before we jump into it, let me quickly introduce myself if this is your first time here. My name is Patrick Long. I'm a licensed realtor out here in Hawaii and have been for nearly a decade, helping buyers, sellers, and investors like yourself with your real estate needs. If you guys want to talk story or have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Got my contact information right here, or you can directly DM me on any of my social media platforms. With that being said, let's take a look at what $1.5 million can get you in Hawaii in 2023. Okay guys, so we're gonna take a look at 4 different areas on the island and what $1.5 million can get you. We're gonna start in my neighborhood, Kailua. Now the median sales price for a home, a single family home, usually a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, is about $1.5 million. So let's take a look at one of these homes. So this home right here is currently on the market. Let's take a look right here. This is over in Enchanted Lake. If I scroll my face over here, we can see it actually just hit the market, 1.550. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,000 square feet. And if we take a look on the inside, this home was built originally in 1965. We'll see a lot of the homes in Kailua are usually built in the 50s, 60s, sometimes in the 70s, even sometimes in the 40s. And then they've been renovated over the years. So we can see they definitely has some older bone vibe. As we can see here, they've got vaulted ceilings. That's probably the original planks from when they built it back in the 50s. We can see that it's got single wall construction. That's how a lot of the homes out in Kailua were built. And most of the time we'll see extensions, right? So this probably wasn't a lanai at one point, or what we call, lanai is basically a patio that was enclosed and they extended out to add some more square footage. And you'll see that a lot of the homes out in Kailua, you're really paying for the location because everybody wants to live in Kailua. You've got these beautiful beaches. It's an awesome little town. But with that being said, the homes are not brand spanking new like we'll see in some of the other areas that we're looking at. And sometimes you have these kind of weird features where you have these extra space that doesn't sound right, or a window that goes into another bedroom, because those are the extensions that they made. Like here we can see, I'm not sure if that's a mirror. I don't think it is. That's a window that goes into another bedroom right there. Like that goes into what probably at one point was actually the patio or the lanai. So it's really interesting, some of the homes you see specifically out here in Kailua. But it's cool. It's got a pool. It's got an outdoor living space. It's got like this extra unit, it looks like here, but it definitely has, these weird spaces. And that's just very normal for Kailua. So that's what you get for $1.5 million out here. Sometimes you can find homes that are a little bit nicer. We'll see if we can find one other one just to give it for reference. Let's just pick another one at random here. Let's pick this one that's sold here and see if we see a common theme. So this one sold, once again, $1.5 million, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,400 square foot on a 5,600 square foot lot, originally built in 1947. And we can see here that this is kind of similar. They've done some updates, but nothing stunning or amazing. Again, you're paying for the location. Look at that amazing bathroom right there. And this is what $1.5 million gets you out here in Kailua. You're paying for the location, right? So that kind of gives you an idea of Kailua, the prices, and what you get. You're paying for the area, okay? So now let's take a little drive on over and let's go check out Hawaii Kai. Now Hawaii Kai is, if you're a big boat enthusiast, this is a great area. You've got some homes that are actually right on the water. And a lot of the homes over here are built in the 70s and 80s. We can see this home was built in the 70s. Now we're seeing a little bit more square footage when it comes to price per square foot. You got a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And we can see it still has kind of a similar vibe to Kailua in a certain sense, where you do still have a mix of the old and the new. You've got the jalousie windows, the vaulted ceilings. This does look like it has double wall construction opposed to single wall construction. And it does have those high ceilings. It brings in a lot of natural light. But we do see some weird bedrooms still that are here, right? Like this weird wall that's here. Why is that there? Not sure, but it's there. And Hawaii Kai is a very nice area. Sometimes they compare it to the Beverly Hills of Oahu. Also, Kahala is another area that's kind of compared to the Beverly Hills of the island. But as we can see here, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done here. And it's listed for $1.5 million, right? And it sold for 1.4. So that is Hawaii Kai. Let's see if we can take a look at one more. This looks like it's in Port Lock or Cocoa Head Terrace. And so not all the houses are like that. Sometimes you'll make some adjustments. We can see this one is actually really nice. Looks like someone did some renovations. This is actually a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, originally built in 1966, but renovated in 2023. This kind of smells like a flip to me. I'm just gonna take a quick gander here. We can see someone bought it. Like, there you go. That's the flip right there. Someone bought it for $1,075,000 and then flipped it 3 months later. Did a really good job though, as we can see here. Let's take a look on the inside. So yeah, feels and looks like a flip. Yep, definitely is. And they did a really good job on this. You got the outdoor living space, beautiful home, brand new lawn, obviously, it's still growing in there, split ACs, new fixtures, new floors, in-unit washer and dryer, updated shower, updated bathroom. They did a really good job. So not all the homes are complete fixer-uppers. This one obviously looks like a great home and sold very quickly in just 9 days. So all in all, a nice little property. Now let's take a jump over to Kahala. That's the other Beverly Hills that I was mentioning. So let's take a look here at what you get for $1.5 million. So here we've got a 2,500 square feet. That's very large for Hawaii standards. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, sitting on a 4,700 square foot lot. This was built in 1975 and has not been renovated. So again, this is the Beverly Hills. So you're gonna have to pay to get a place that's fully renovated in this area. This is really close to Diamond Head, which has some beautiful beaches, really good surf, and some good hiking. But we can see this is all original of the 70s. You can definitely see that when it comes to the cabinets, carpet still in a lot of the bedrooms, and some of these weird spaces that they have down here. Now they do have this extra area with the wet bar. Now I've had other videos talking about these wet bars where it has the opportunity where you have the plumbing where you can create an extra unit, where you have a separate entrance. You can create kind of a little kitchenette, and you can rent this out for anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 a month, depending on where you're located, right? And we can see this one sold in 21 days. Now it was originally listed at 1.8, but it looks like they had to make some adjustments there. Okay, now let's take a gander over onto a little bit more west. This is where you're gonna see a better price per square foot. We're gonna see some newer homes, newer constructed homes. So let's take a look over here at what wow, here we go. 2,100 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. This was built in 2012, right? So this is where we're gonna see the newer homes. And on the golf course, I am loving this house. Roof looks like it's in great condition. You're getting garages. That's another thing that you will get on the west side, specifically in Ewa, Kapolei, Makakilo, parts of Mililani. You'll get garages. You won't see a lot of garages in Kailua, in Hawaii Kai, and those homes built in the 70s and 60s. They mainly have carports. And we can see here, this does have double wall construction, most likely dual pane windows. Those look like luxury vinyl plank floors. But all in all, really, really nice home and on the golf course. And that's probably why it's actually a little bit pricier. Usually 1.5 could probably get you more house if you weren't on the golf course, but that's what you're paying for there. But this is a beautiful, beautiful home. Let's get off the golf course and see what else we got here. So let's take a look at this one here. So here you go, 2,300 square feet, was listed for 1.6. And this is where we're seeing a lot of prices are starting to drop out here. So there's some opportunity to be had. Once again, this one was built in 2020. Okay. So this is where you're going to find a lot of newer homes. This is a beautiful looking home, and it's pretty much brand new, as we can see here. It's got everything you could potentially need in regards to renovations because it's brand new. This one is also on the golf course though, unfortunately. There's a lot of golf courses in Ewa and Kapolei. I think there's 6. So it's hard to pick a property that's not actually on the golf course, it's seeming right now. Okay, so this area, Ewa, Kapolei, Makakilo, very popular with my military folks, specifically because it's close to a lot of the bases. You get a lot of square footage for the price per square foot. You get those newer constructed homes, as we saw a lot of them were built in 2020 or 2015 or something like that. Now, one other thing you want to say is if you go west side, you go proper west side, that's where you're going to see the best price per square foot, but you're the furthest away from town, from work, and it's maybe not the most popular area for some folks. But if you want to get a big home like this one right here, 10 bedroom, 6 bath for $1.46 million. Okay, this one looks like it is a massive home. Now, I've done a lot of staging here. It obviously could use a little work, and I guess they're showing you what you could do to it. But that is a lot of home for $1.5 million. They're showing you what you could do with it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But it's a lot of house, right? And this is 3,700 square feet, sitting on 158,000 square foot lot. That is massive. So that is kind of the difference of what you can get. We went from super expensive to what essentially would be really cheap when you look at price per square foot from different parts of the island, right? So it just really depends on what you're interested in. This is something we probably need to talk about more on the phone if you're looking at what's the best for you and your family, for your investment strategy, or for your lifestyle. What you want and what you need, we really need to look at your budget and then see how we compare those two together. All right, guys, so as you saw, $1.5 million can get you a lot, or it can get you a little, depending on what your expectations are and what part of the island you're on. So obviously you're gonna get a lot more on the west side compared to the east side, and that's gonna be because of desirability, maybe the beaches, not having to deal with traffic, things of that nature. Those are the things that are gonna factor into what you can buy for that budget. Now, if you guys have any other questions, you wanna reach out to me, feel free to contact me. I've got my contact information right here, or you can directly DM me on any of my social media platforms. With that being said, I'm Patrick with PatrickLongleyRealty.com, powered by eXp Realty. Hope you have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you soon. Aloha.